bensound.com. 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 bensound.com.
Good afternoon and happy Friday. I'm Tishan Alexander and today is October 11th, 2024.
And I'm Hadley Gravatt, here to give you another sports news filled show filled with information about our sports programs.
Starting with some sports announcements where we talked to sophomore Nora Cruzy about cheer regionals.
I was excited to hear about their recent win, and then we will head over to reporters Troy Jones, who will give us a rundown on football, men's swim, cross country, and softball.
A lot of needed updates you won't want to miss, so sit back, relax,
and enjoy our show because this is KLHS.
Hadley, our early release is officially over, so what will you do for the rest of the day?
I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A and then rest up for tonight's football game against Blue Springs South.
And don't forget, if you can't make it to the game tonight, we'll be right here live on our YouTube channel on ESPN3.
Yes, exciting. But do you know what else is exciting? Senior Abigail Mullen was offered an All-American award for volleyball. I've seen it posted all over social media.
2025 Under Armour All-American Game is taking place this winter. One of our very own senior Abigail Mullen was selected to be one of out of 26 players in the country playing in this All-American game. The team congratulated her with an honorary game jersey at our last assembly, where her coach April Fleming spoke about her recent accomplishment. Next, on September 29th, over 90 cheer teams came to this school for the Kansas City Regionals cheerleading competition. Our cheer team got the chance to host the regionals and didn't disappoint. Liberty placed first in regionals against a very competitive division. I spoke to sophomore Nora Cruz about the team's recent accomplishment.
It was such a surreal experience for me. Like, I've been working with this team since April, and we're just like such a tight-knit group. So seeing like our accomplishments form and like just seeing how far we've come since the beginning of the season is just really great.
Last Friday on October 4th, right before our homecoming game, there were 5 alum who were induced into the Liberty High School Alum Hall of Fame game. All had different accomplishments through sports or fine arts. Congratulations for being induced into this year's Hall of Fame. Lastly, if you want to buy a yard bird to put outside your house, go to the Liberty High School's athletic page and click on the link to purchase. Each bird will be $85 and you can customize them with a bow if you are a Lady J. The yard birds aren't just for seniors and not just for athletes. Anyone can buy one to show your Liberty High School spirit. If you have any other questions, email Josh Jacobs.
So many games have taken place in fall sports, but unfortunately it's coming to a close. Some sports have completed districts while others are getting gearing up for it.
Yes, let's head over to Troy Jones where he'll give us a breakdown of this week's sports report.
What's up, Jays? I'm Troy Jones here to give you this week's sports report. Recently, all fall sports have been in full swing, and there have been countless good moments from all the sports. Starting off with football, last week we unfortunately had a tough loss against Park Hill, 21-17. Even though we lost, that doesn't mean there weren't good moments from our Jays. In the second quarter, quarterback Connor Hatfield had a nice 5-yard run to the end zone. Jackson Hicks then followed that up with a huge 69-yard run to the end zone, scoring the touchdown. Jackson Hicks has played a huge role in our Jays offense this season with an outstanding 206 average rushing yards per game. I'm excited to see how he will continue building off of his recent success at running back. Lastly, kicker Lincoln Wiggins overall had a great game, and he was able to score the 35-yard field goal at the end of the game. Overall, the team did well, but they couldn't come out victorious, unfortunately. I also got a chance to talk to linebacker Derek Wilson over last week's game and tonight's upcoming game.
I thought overall we had a really good game, and I thought that everyone played really hard. But I just think that defensively, we need to work on our coverages, staying on our mans, all that stuff. And then offensively, I thought the guys played really hard, just small things we need to fix. We look pretty good. Everybody looks pretty locked in. We just need to stay mentally just focused and play as a team. Last week it was a pretty tough game, but overall we just need to move on and focus on this game. Overall, defensively, we're trying to stop the run game, work on our coverages, stay on our mans, just same stuff as always.
Thank you, Derek. This week the team is taking on Blue Spring South at home. Be sure to show out and support our Jays. Moving on to softball, they have been quite busy recently. Over the weekend they traveled to Springfield for the Hillcrest Invitational Tournament. The team unfortunately had some struggles on Friday, going 0-2, but were placed in the silver bracket rather than the bronze. Saturday, they were able to regroup and had a much better performance, winning all 3 games they played, taking home the silver bracket win. Lastly, on Monday, they were also able to pull off the win against Park Hill in a tight game, 2-1. Moving on, men's and women's cross country has also been in full swing recently. Over the weekend, the Jays competed in the KCXC Classic in Ray Peck, where there was plenty of good competition from both Missouri and Kansas schools. The men's side were able to place second out of all the Missouri schools, with medalists including Patrick Cleary, Todd Yates, Colin McKenna, and Connor Nicholson. On the women's side, they were able to place third, with medalists including Lily Hurt, Ella Brown, and Charlotte Timba. Overall, it was a great performance from our Jays. Lastly, swim has been doing really good lately, winning their last meet against Liberty North and Smithville, beating North 171-122 and Smithville 204-55. At the meet, our Jays won 6 events. Starting off with Graham Henderson, Matthew Riggs, Nick Hauk, and Cole Tobin pulled off the win in the 200 medley relay. Next, Graham Henderson, Nick Graham, Miles Huey, and Nick Hauk came out on top, winning the 200 freestyle relay. Moving on to the individual events, Cole Tobin came out victorious in the 100 fly and 100 back. Jace Graham also pulled off the win in the 200 free. Lastly, Dylan Adown took the win in the 500 free. Our men's swim team has been doing amazing recently, so be sure to show out your support to our swimmers. Well, Jays, that concludes this week's sports report. Fall sports are in full swing, so get out and see our Jays compete. Until next time, this has been Troy Jones, reporter for KLHS.
Thank you, Troy, for the weekly sports report. And good luck to all the sports happening this week.
And don't forget tonight's home football game at 7 p.m. Remember, the theme is PJ night.
I can't wait to see everyone cozy at home. And with that, our show is now coming to an end, so please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Make sure to follow all of our social media at KLHS_Jays for more updates on everything LHS sports. And also a big thank you to all of our viewers who tuned in, and another thanks to our behind the scenes crew who made this show possible. And another big thank you to our director, Cheyenne Franklin.
And don't forget to tune into our sports shows on Fridays where we will break down all things Liberty High School sports. Until next time, this has been Hadley Gravatt
And Tyshawn Alexander. Have a fantastic Friday, Jays.